for our season 5 of Trey's Chowdown Live, so stay tuned.
Welcome to the River Ranch Stockyards Event Center in Fort Worth, Texas. Events, weddings, corporate events, parties, you name it, River Ranch Stockyards can do it all. Check them out, riverranchstockyards.com. A proud partner of Trey's Chowdown and Trey's Chowdown Live. Hope to see you at the table soon. Adios.
Season 5 of Chefs, Deliciousness, and Cocktails starts right now. Woo! Hey everybody, I'm here with Diana with Dallas Grilled Cheese Company. Diana, how are you today?
I'm good, Trey. Thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am. So, you know, I had your product, I don't know, years ago, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, I don't remember now, and then I've been back several times since because I love grilled cheese. Who doesn't love grilled cheese, right?
Everybody loves grilled cheese.
Yeah. So you're from Dallas.
Yes, I am from
Where
Dallas.
did you get the idea for Dallas Grilled Cheese Company?
You know, I have always been obsessed with grilled cheese. I've always liked to cook. I've always wanted to own a restaurant. And so it just kind of came to me one day what a perfect concept that would be in the Dallas area. And I approached my new husband at the time with the idea. I said, honey, you know what I'd like to do? And he says, what? I said, I'd like to open a grilled cheese restaurant. I don't think Dallas has one. And he says, well, do some research and let's talk about it. Coincidentally, I was in the Oak Cliff Lions Club at the time, and one of our other members, a dear friend of mine, was part owner of the Angry Dog down in Deep Ellum.
Right, I love that place.
I love it too.
Yeah.
And so I approached him with the idea, and he and I put a group together. My husband and I are the majority owners, and it became the Dallas Grilled Cheese Company. Yes.
So there we go.
And something you might want to know or like to know is I'm an attorney.
I didn't know. So wait, were you practicing law before you?
I was practicing law.
Do you still practice law?
This last 2 years, I've stepped down from being a partner at my law firm so I could do this full time. Yes.
That is awesome.
But I did litigation for 30 years at Weston Associates.
So that has to be, and everybody sits in one of my chairs I interview, that I've talked to. They do it because of passion. And obviously, if you were already an attorney, it wasn't about money. It was about something that you wanted to do. It was a passion for you.
Definitely not about money.
No, not about money. No, but you know what? But that is the mystique. You know, I used to own restaurants, I told you. That's the mystique. People have this, because all these athletes and movie stars have these restaurants that they don't make any money. People think that makes money, and they all want to jump in the restaurant business. And it's one of the hardest businesses in the world because you have a whole bunch of variables to control when you're in the restaurant business.
Yeah.
So going from an attorney to being in the restaurant business was a passion.
Yes.
That's just an awesome story.
But I do love it though.
So before you did your first one, did you cook your sandwiches at home or something, or try to get your menu?
Absolutely.
So tell me how that went.
I had an in-home test kitchen.
Okay.
And we had 2 teenage boys at home at the time.
Awesome.
And they got all into it.
Oh, I bet they did.
And they came up with some really good recipes. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was fun.
So how long did y'all do the test kitchen?
I did it at home for a couple of months. Now, our Old World tomato basil soup is my original recipe, and I spent many late nights perfecting that. And if you look at our reviews, we get a lot of really good reviews on it.
Well, today's the first time I would never have gotten that because I just love your grilled cheeses. I'm a grilled cheese. I just love cheese and bacon stuff. Yeah. Well, she got it today, but Jenna got and I was taking a bunch of pictures and it kept sitting in there. I didn't realize what I was doing, but I took a bite. Oh my Lord, it was good.
Thank you.
That was, man, it was flavorful. It was delicious. It had a great texture. I mean, it was smooth and it was smooth. It was just fantastic.
Yeah. Because tomato soup, everybody has their preference, bisque or chunky, and I tried to find that balance that would appeal to the most people, and I think I did a pretty good job.
So many tomato soup this may be the wrong, but it's my rendition. So many tomato soups taste commercially or canned. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yes.
Not that they are, it's just the way they taste.
Yeah.
Yours had that soup, it was like you were sitting in the stove, cooking it over one pot stove. That makes sense? Was that good?
Yeah. Thank you.
So you have 2 Dallas grilled cheese. You have the one in Bishop's Ark and the one in Mockingbird Station?
Yes, sir.
Which Bishop's Ark was first?
Yes, that was the original one. It was 2014. We opened that one.
I remember I was eating right after, maybe it was right after COVID when they opened restaurants back up, and I went over to eat in your one in Bishop's Ark. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I've been to Mockingbird Station one time, but it was real quick. I just got something when we left.
Yeah. It's the same restaurant, but it's also very different. Bishop Arts is a little bit gritty, steampunk, rustic industrial.
Yeah.
Mockingbird Station's clean, bright, new, and there's something for everybody at both restaurants, but they are very different feels, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's really funny how you can go just a few miles away and it'd be such a totally different area of town. It's just, everything's kind of, in Dallas or like any town, no matter where you go, everything is different and different. It's really neat. So tell me about your menu. Your menu's pretty big, right?
It is. We have 17 different kinds of grilled cheese, and then we have rotating specials. And what a lot of people don't understand is that we have got amazing salads. Big, beautiful, fresh salads. Yes.
Okay.
And they pair really well with like a half a grilled cheese. And then we've got 5 different kinds of soup. And our chili's actually pretty good. Yeah.
So you've got 17 grilled cheeses, you've got salads, you've got soups. I didn't know, and you have chili.
Yeah.
I do a chili list every year. I didn't even know that.
Oh, I didn't know.
I'll have to come try it. So how many grilled cheese did you actually start with?
Probably 12 to begin.
So
and then we rotate them out, but then we also add.
Okay. So you have a monthly special?
Yes.
What's the best seller you have?
The Cattleman's.
The Cattleman's. Mm-hmm. What is that?
That is on rustic white bread, and it's Munster cheddar and Gouda cheese with smoked brisket, and it's served with a side of our house-made barbecue sauce.
That's what I tried today. I tried. She got a lot of stuff that I tried. That barbecue sauce is fantastic.
It's good.
Y'all, and you make that in-house too?
Yes.
See, when you say a grilled cheese, it might sound simple, but you make everything in-house. Nothing you do is simple. So, how do you pick your brands of cheeses? Because cheeses vary a lot. How do you pick your brands of cheeses?
Well, we research it, and we use top quality cheese in all our grilled cheese. So, I mean, you're going to pay a little more for our grilled cheese, but we use quality ingredients, high-end cheese, high-end meats, high-end bread. Bread's actually the biggest cost on our grilled cheese because we use Empire Bakery, and it is delicious. So,
has it gone up quite a bit since COVID, bread?
Everything's gone up, Trey.
Yeah.
And it's been challenging. Sometimes we run out of stuff because supply chain issues.
Yeah.
Everywhere. But we do the best we can.
I have a friend of mine owns he's got 2 of them restaurants in Fort Worth, another area. And I won't say the restaurant, but he runs a large number of people, 24-hour restaurants. And he told me the other day, we were sitting having lunch, he told me he's changed his menu prices 5 times in a year and still can't catch up. Everything changes so fast on him price-wise.
Yeah.
So I just give up. I don't know what else to do. He said, I can't change my menu every week. It's too big.
Yeah.
So if you've been able to weather it and everything's been okay, I guess so. You're still open. So. Yeah.
Yeah, we're hanging in there.
Okay.
And we have the food trucks. And
that was my next lead in. That's great. So now you have food trucks.
They're doing well. Yes.
Do they do better per dollar per person than the restaurants, or is it different, the same?
Gas is expensive now.
Yeah, very.
And we do have to pay staff a little more because it's pretty hard work on the food truck. But we don't have the high rent and all that stuff, so probably the profit's a little better on the food trucks. Yeah.
Not only that, with a food truck, it's mobile. You can move it around.
We can, and it's amazing what kind of events want food trucks now. I mean, we do a lot of weddings. Who knew?
I'll tell you, Food Network or Cooking Channel, that's who knew, because everything they have with food trucks is all about food trucks.
Yeah.
I think those networks have seriously boosted that it's okay to have it, because used to when I was boy, and you're a young lady, a young girl. Food trucks weren't thought of like that. They were called roach coaches.
Thank you, Trey.
They were called roach coaches. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the city of Dallas doesn't have any roach coaches.
I
assure you.
But you know that was
It takes an act of God to get permitted in the city of Dallas.
Yeah, and they're beautiful now. I mean, they're clean, they're gorgeous, they're wrapped. They serve great menus. A lot of them serve daily specials. They change their menu. They rotate their products. I mean, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
What is your biggest seller on a food truck? Is it the same one?
The Cattleman's. That's our biggest seller across the board. But we have a sandwich, the Bacon Chicken Ranch, that we use a lot for food truck events, and it's a huge hit.
Bacon Chicken Ranch.
And then have you had our jalapeno popper grilled cheese, bacon jalapeno
Yes, I have.
popper?
I did a little photo shoot with that one. Yes, I did, yeah.
We have about 4 grilled cheese sandwiches that we use a spicy jam that's house made on, and those are really popular. People love that savory, sweet combination.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What is your, you said the jalapeno popper. How do y'all make that? Y'all also make the popper too? Or is it, how is it?
No.
How's the sandwich constructed?
It's like a deconstructed jalapeno popper.
Okay.
We have slices of fresh jalapeno, cream cheese, cheddar cheese, bacon, spicy jam. Yeah, it's good.
That's awesome.
On white sourdough bread.
So run me through some of your salads, because I've been going there didn't know you have salads. Now I feel bad because I try to keep up with it. What are your kind of salads you have?
Well, we have a Cobb salad.
Okay.
It's got, the standard Cobb stuff, lettuce, tomato, boiled egg, cucumber. But what's neat about it is we have little miniature grilled cheese croutons that people...
Grilled cheese croutons?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Miniature grilled cheese
Get
croutons.
out, are you serious?
Yes.
Grilled cheese croutons. That's awesome.
Yeah, people love them. They'll order the salad just to get the croutons.
So do you make a grilled cheese and then cook and then cut it? Is that what you do?
In little cubes, and there's a process of freezing it and then deep frying it, and they're good.
So how many people stop and go, those are awesome?
A lot.
A lot.
Everybody.
So a lot of people come there for that. Can they get that on any salad?
They can if they ask. They sure
Okay.
can. Some people ask, can I just order the croutons?
Well, that'd be easy to pop and drive or walk wherever you want to do.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
we have the Julius, which is our Caesar salad.
Okay.
We have the sweet pea, which is spinach with strawberries, blueberries, candied pecans. It's delicious. And then we have the arugula salt, which is just oil, vinegar, and salt on arugula. And that is a hugely popular salad.
I bet.
Yeah.
So the number one you said is the Cobb that sell the most? That's a pretty popular salad, but I don't know.
Probably the sweet pea with the spinach and the blueberries, strawberries. People love that.
Let me ask you a question. Have you found, and of course now Bishop's Art's always been this way, so it's not, have you found it easier or harder to source your stuff locally than before COVID or after COVID? Your products or ingredients or produce and stuff that you have now?
Probably harder.
Yeah.
Maybe before, because we use a lot of local companies.
Which you should.
But Benny Keith is our.
Yeah.
But they use a lot of local companies. A lot of people don't know that. They're based in Fort Worth.
You know what's funny? People don't realize that.
Yeah.
Benny Keith is a Fort Worth company, and they think, people think when they see go in the truck going down the road, it's like a big. They use locally sourced purveyors for all their stuff.
Yes.
So I think it's neat.
Yeah. But there for a while, Benny Keith could not get us some of the jams that we use. And so I went to Deep Ellum Jam Company, and she was able to get them to me within a day. And so that's what's nice about local. You know. And Empire Bakery do backflips to get you your bread. And last I heard, we were their largest customer.
So Empire Bakery, they've been around a while. How long have they been in Dallas?
I don't know.
Ever
since I can remember.
I tell everybody this, I do a hamburger list every year, I do a sandwich list, I do a hot dog list, and for me, hamburgers, sandwiches, hot dogs, the most important thing is the bread. Because if the bread's not right, the rest of the sandwich is not going to taste good to me. I mean, it's just a huge difference.
We actually have a really good hamburger. It's the grilled.
You have a hamburger too?
It's not a patty melt, it's a grilled cheeseburger. Because some people, they go out to eat, they just want a hamburger. And
you're killing me. Grilled cheese croutons and a grilled cheese hamburger.
Yeah. And,
You're killing me.
We get the buns from Empire, and they're brioche. And
Oh,
so
my gosh.
yeah, they're delicious.
How do you determine how much cheese to put on a sandwich? Is it just by feel and by y'all, or is it something customers, if you've noticed customers over the years?
They
or
want
what?
a lot of cheese. We
Yeah,
put
you
a lot
do.
of cheese on our sandwiches. And some people get confused. They'll order like the Cattleman's, thinking it's going to be a barbecue sandwich. No, it's a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
It's got 3 different kinds of cheese and a lot of it, with a little bit of smoked brisket, but I think it's perfect.
What is your favorite sandwich?
My favorite sandwich is probably the spicy 2 pork with bacon, ham, spicy jam, 3 different kinds of cheese. It's good.
Do you do a brunch?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay, I was just curious. I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad I didn't know you didn't do that. I really would have been in trouble.
No, it's actually, Trey, it's actually in the works.
Okay.
And we're looking very forward to it. We were going to launch brunch right before COVID.
Okay.
Yeah, but now with staffing the way it is, which I'm not going to be a whiny baby, but we just expanding our hours is just something we haven't been able to do just yet.
Brunch has become incredibly popular. I mean, it is just the last 5 years, the last decade, but the last 5 years has really exploded.
Yeah.
And some
especially
people-
in Bishop Arts.
Yeah, that's Sunday is like do your numbers reflect that Sunday could be like a Saturday in Bishop's Art?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, because it's a very artsy, especially when the weather's good. They're all out in the streets.
Yeah.
The White House Saloon or White House on the end in Bishop's Art. If you come out of your place, you go to the other end.
Whitehall Exchange.
Whitehall Exchange, White House, Whitehall Exchange. I've sat there a few times, and at that window there, in between, it goes inside and outside.
Yes.
Listen to music and eat. Yeah, it's fantastic. And it's always packed.
Yes.
It's the whole area of Bishop's Art.
It's just an awesome place, and not just the restaurants, but the shopping.
Did your clientele ever recommend new dishes to y'all as a grilled cheese maker?
All the time.
All the time?
In fact, it's been suggested to us that we have contests and maybe name some grilled cheese after some, winners.
That's pretty neat, isn't
Yeah.
it? So what is your most passionate thing about the business for you? If somebody was
And
going to get into business?
one thing, I have some friends, they want a tuna melt. Why don't you have a tuna melt? And we're going to have a tuna melt. It's called the Wicked Tuna. It's going to be a spicy tuna melt, and it's delicious.
That will be huge.
Yeah, I think so.
Tuna right now, especially name it Wicked Tuna because that series on TV. No,
I didn't copy it.
Hey, listen, if it works, right, it works. That's awesome. So what is your most passionate thing about being in the restaurant business for you? What's your most passionate thing about it?
I love serving people good food and watching them just enjoy it. That's just what I love the most. Like we talked about, it's not about the money. It's just about serving people, making people happy, and our food is just that kind of food,
Did your boys think you were crazy when you said you wanted to be in the grilled cheese business?
They still think I'm crazy.
How old are they now?
Our youngest is 21.
Oh, that's awesome. Do they work in the business at all?
No,
No, not at all?
my daughter works on the food truck.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes.
So y'all have dessert?
Yes, we do.
You
But
do?
desserts are not a huge seller because people are usually so full.
Full from grilled cheese, yeah.
But yeah, we have an amazing bread pudding with a scoop of mascarpone on top that people think is ice cream, but it's sweet mascarpone. And that's a good seller. And then we have a grilled blueberry pound cake that's pound cake grilled, buttered and grilled, blueberry compote, mascarpone whipped cream. And then our milkshakes are amazing. The old-fashioned milkshake.
I'm so
served in
embarrassed.
Mason jars. Yeah, premium ice
Milkshakes.
cream milkshake.
Grilled cheeses, salads, soups, milkshakes, bread pudding. What'd you call it? Not a patty melt, a hamburger?
Oh yeah, grilled cheese
Grilled cheese hamburger, grilled cheese burger. What else on the menu I don't know about?
The bruschetta bites,
Bruschetta buns.
beef.
Oh,
The tomato fell off.
that's okay. They look really good though. They look good.
People love these. It's little crisp bread rounds with fresh mozzarella, basil, cherry tomato, with balsamic glaze and a sprinkling of salt and pepper.
I love balsamic glaze. It's just delicious.
Yes.
I think you could actually put that balsamic glaze in the middle of a real grilled cheese and it'd be delicious as
Yeah,
anything.
absolutely.
So you've got the 2 restaurants, your 2 food trucks. How does somebody, if they want to book the food trucks, how do they do that?
You can go to our website. And there's a place where you can book the truck, or you can just you can email truck@dallasgrilledcheese.co.
DallasGrilledCheese.co.
Yes.
So everything's on your website.
Yes.
So what's next for y'all?
Probably Frisco.
Frisco?
Yes.
Another brick and mortar place?
Yes, definitely.
Have you looked already?
We have some areas in mind. We're just kind of waiting for things to calm down a little bit, get staffed up. But that's definitely the place we want to be.
You know, that's got to happen. I mean, everybody's telling me they're short of. It's just not the food business. It's gas stations, it's food, it's airlines, it's everybody. Where do all the employees go? What are they doing?
I don't know.
Swinging from trees, laying in pools somewhere? I don't know. Where do they all go?
I don't know.
Resting in the parks? I don't know what work they could be.
Yeah.
If it was one business, people would tell me, oh, people left the restaurant business. Okay, they left the restaurant business. They left the gas station business. They left the department store business. They left the airline business. Where the hell they go?
I know.
Digging ditches somewhere? You ever feel like that?
I do feel like that. I wondered that. How do people pay their bills? I don't know. And the people who are working for us are exhausted.
Yeah. So how do you pick your locations when you're going to do a little location for you?
People ask us,
Okay.
and then we go do the demographics and all of that, and the research. But Frisco, just I don't know. I just have a good feeling about it.
Frisco's like this, like a balloon, just keeps blowing up, blowing up, blowing up, blowing up. I mean,
They have some nice restaurant venues. I want to be somewhere where people go to eat.
Your places could be considered a destination because every time I go in there, people are having a good time, talking, chatting. It's not like I don't see anybody go in there and grab it and run like you do at McDonald's. I mean, it seems like a destination. Am I right?
Right. Yes.
Like somebody's home, comforting and cozy, kind of like type deal.
Yes, and like Mockingbird Station. I love Mockingbird Station. But it's more of a shopping destination. The movie theater. Some people want to go eat after the movie or whatever. But most of the people who come to Mockingbird Station that eat at our restaurant come to eat at our restaurant. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Whereas Bishop Arts, people wake up and they're like, hey, where do you want to go have lunch today? Well, let's go walk around Bishop Arts and decide. It's that kind of place.
Got you. Bishop's Art, I just love that whole little place, and they just keep fixing block after block after block, right?
Yes.
I mean,
It gets bigger and bigger.
There's nothing. They just keep growing outwards, and then they take what's neat is that they're trying to take the old buildings down. They're trying to either have resurrect or remodel new ones they can as much as they can.
Yeah.
I have seen some new shopping centers there, and they just look funny with all the really cool little old houses redone and stuff, and then you have a new shopping center in the middle of one block.
Yes, and a lot of brand new apartment buildings have gone up, and that's caused a furor among some of the old school Oak Cliff natives.
I bet, yeah. So what's your next? So you told me you have rotating menu items. Mm-hmm. Are there rotating menu items that you have that you rotate, or is it menu items new menu items that you introduce? Both.
Yeah, like the Big Cheesy. That's our muffaletta. We run it during Mardi Gras.
Muffaletta. You get the bread from Empire too?
Yes, absolutely. And ciabatta. And I mean, people strangle us if we don't run that every year. They look forward to it. And
they get ready for it.
Yeah, our Thanksgiving leftover sandwich, between, Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's what we have, and people look forward to it. They start calling the restaurant, when are you going to start the Thanksgiving leftovers? But then also, people give us ideas. I'll come up with ideas for fresh new sandwiches, and we'll try them out. And if they do well as a special, they'll make the permanent menu.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Diana, thank you so much. Website again, DallasGrilledCheeseCompany.co.
Yeah, DallasGrilledCheese.co.
.co.
Yes.
How come CO? I guess.
It's cute, Trey.
Yeah.
Anybody can do com, but we're CO. Company.
Yeah.
DallasGrilledCheese.co.
Thank you so much for being out here at Taste of Dallas. Thanks so much for coming and talking. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm a fan.
Oh, thank you so much.
Welcome to the River Ranch Stockyards Event Center in Fort Worth, Texas. Events, weddings, corporate events, parties, you name it, River Ranch Stockyards can do it all. Check them out, riverranchstockyards.com. A proud partner of Trey's Chowdown and Trey's Chowdown Live. Hope to see you at the table soon. Adios.
Hi, I'm Trey Chapman, publisher of Trey'sChowdown.com. I'm passionate about finding the best food, drinks, and chefs and sharing it all with you. I should know I have over 5 decades of food experience. Find me on any podcast platform, Facebook Live, or just Google me. Now you can